Our sixth and final point will discuss the process of communication in which we kept in touch with each other during the course of our group speech. Since we were an online class, we were considered a virtual group, so we used email, cell phones, and computer to form our group and orient ourselves with one another. Outlook 365 is the email application we used to start our group conversations and familiarize ourselves with each other. Through email, we decided that a better way to communicate would be through text messaging. As a group, we started our group text, which was the most convenient way to communicate with each other. Most of the questions and decisions that we made about our project were made through text message. Also through group text is where we decided the days and times that we meet on ooVoo. ooVoo is the chat site in which we held our virtual face-to-face meetings, and this is where we talked about and established our group goal, which was how to reduce the poverty levels, the crime levels, and the drug levels in Youngstown. This was the best place to share ideas and provide critiques on each other's work. ooVoo was the best medium to share details about our group work. Our group worked very well together, and we were able to come up to a final agreement very swiftly, which left us with an easy group dissolution. I hope throughout this speech you were able to see that poverty is a real problem in the United States, affecting about 14.8% of the people, some of them here in Youngstown. It is clear that we have come up with some good solutions to reduce poverty, drugs, and crime rates in the Youngstown area. I hope that you have all been able to realize the seriousness of how poverty, drugs, and crime relate to each other and have an idea of what we can do to control them. Let's take a couple minutes to review each point that we chose to touch on. We define the problem as the rate of poverty, crime, and drugs as too high in the Youngstown area. Too many people are affected by this cycle negatively. With these negative issues comes a negative way of life, such as difficulty raising a family or even feeling comfortable in our own city. We analyze the problem and its causes: hunger, homelessness, drugs, crime, and unemployment levels are all interconnected and contribute to this growing problem in Youngstown. As a group, we came up with various solutions in order to improve the lives of those in need. With these solutions came limitations. The main limitations were, of course, funding and lack of support from the community and lack of support from potential employers. As a group, we decided that the best possible solution was to first try and reduce the rates of poverty. We could increase employment rates by increasing education rates so people can have a better opportunity for employment. Other possible solutions we came up with was better rehab programs for recovering addicts and also to increase the police population in impoverished areas. It was decided that a combination of improved education would improve employment opportunities in order to improve a person's income. Next, we thought that the idea of increased police force in the poor areas would reduce drug and crime rates and also provide support to recovering drug addicts. Before we can put our best solutions into place, we must get people to realize that there's actually a problem. We need to educate people so that we can work together and fix the city's rising poverty rate. We can use a system such as an incentive system, meaning that better work means better rewards in our valley. Once again, allowing more police to patrol the more dangerous areas can help keep crime and drugs off the street. That step will probably be the step that will be most difficult would probably be to reduce the drug addicts because they are the least likely to admit that they even have a problem. Overall, we thought that education was the best first step in improving the poverty, crime, and drug levels in Youngstown, Ohio. The best first step we could take out of the three main problems in this valley, perhaps poverty is our best starting point. Think about our city and imagine the potential that it could have. If we all stood together and came together, we could put our best efforts into helping those in need. Our city could be so great if we could all just step up and spread awareness about poverty, crime, and drugs. Thank you.